Hey guys, welcome back to iZapTV. It's Dyanna talking about the news that matters where you are or where I am, and I'm back in Houston, Texas, where I live in a parking garage getting ready for opening day baseball. I'm going to just show you a little quick. There's Minute Maid right behind me. Absolutely, but I'm going to turn it this way. That way you guys don't get blinded or blasted out. All right, so here's what's going on in our world today. 19 states have a salmonella breakout that they believe, the CDC believes, is linked to sushi, which I love. Kind of freaked out about this. I'm going to blast through these states right now. There's 19 of them: Alabama, Arkansas, Connecticut, also found in the city of DC, Georgia, Illinois, Louisiana, Maryland, Massachusetts, Mississippi, Missouri, New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, Texas, Virginia, and Wisconsin. Now, they're not 100% for sure that it is attached to the sushi, but this is where they've kind of been led to believe. Interestingly enough, there's a second outbreak of salmonella. It's believed to be a different strain, but it's in 17 states, and there's a little bit of crossover to that. Of the crossover, Georgia, Maryland, Massachusetts, New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Texas, and Virginia. This one's linked to small turtles. I hate to laugh because no one's died, no one's gotten overly sick to it, just some mild discomfort. Most people have been healed without treatment within a few days. But wash your hands. We've known for quite some time that small turtles carry salmonella on their backs, and anything that comes out of a swamp, once you play with it, wash your hands. I think that's a pretty good safe rule of thumb. Now, on the West Coast, there was an F-18 jet that crashed. Thankfully, the two soldiers were able to eject and were taken to a hospital. Unfortunately, the jet hit some buildings on the ground, so there are some fires, and we do have our thoughts and prayers going out to those families, the civilians, and of course the soldiers who are willing to risk their lives for us every day. And these things happen. They're dangerous machines, but thankfully these two soldiers are still with us, and thank you for your service. Now, here's one of those funny stories which I love. There is a sailing ship that is going from pole to pole, so North Pole to South Pole, and apparently it got stuck. Now, that in and of itself probably is a little sad, even though I still think that's kind of funny. Like, how do you sail and then all of a sudden you get stuck? It must be super cold down there. The part that I thought was funny about this story is that my source on the web said that they were incommunicado. Fancy word for saying they can't communicate. Well, if they're not communicating, how do you know they're stuck? I don't know, I just kind of think stuff like that is really funny. So it's not so much about the news story itself, but just how people write about it or report about it. And I'm sure I'm going to say all sorts of goofy things every time you guys come in and talk to me. All right, here we go. It is opening day of baseball, and I'm super excited. I got to see 2 games exhibition. They played, the White Sox played very well. We ended the season the last team, so we've got some good recruits that are going to be coming our way in the summer. But here's the controversy that's going on right now. This is the 50th anniversary of this franchise, and on every Friday, which happens to be today, they're going to do throwback jerseys. The first team was called the Colt 45s, not the malt liquor, but the pistol. And the team wants to wear the throwback jerseys from the entire 50 years of its franchise history, and MLB said at first no. Then they came down and said, okay, fine, you can wear the Colts jersey with the pistol on it, but you can't sell it. Then they said, okay, you can sell it, but only in men's sizes. So women and children don't get a Colt 45s jersey, and I am an avid fan. Okay, y'all are gonna see this over the summer, and so instead, I went ahead and, let me show this to you guys. It's going to be slow. Work with me, work with me, work with me. You know what, I'm just going to pull it up this way. Here we go, see? Y'all thought this wasn't spontaneous. All this stuff is so spontaneous. And here we go. That's right. That's my women's jersey, Colt 45s. I will be wearing this tonight at the game. Please send us some of your pictures and all of your videos on opening day. This is America's major pastime. Let's not lose our passion. Let's enjoy our summer. And this is Dyanna with iZapTV, covering the news that matters where you are, or at least where I am.